Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to my engineering training, technical training series. My name is Ashraf Yusuf. I have spent 35 years of my life in designing and manufacturing more than 200 types of machineries and appliances. Among them, there were semi-manual, semi-auto, and fully automatic machines. In doing so, I had to gain knowledge in mechanical, electrical, as well as electronics technologies. Along the way, I had to learn molding, die making, sheet fabrication, and even woodworkings. Without these experiences, it was not possible to design and manufacture any machine or appliance, either big or small. Acquiring such a vast knowledge was not possible for any person when there remains no chance in getting help from any person or organization. I had to learn everything myself, step by step, as and when required. It was simply for three reasons. First, I required any work order to run my workshop for paying rent, staff salaries, electric bills, procuring tools and equipments for the workshop or machineries, and also covering my expenses. Sometimes I was getting no order within 3 to 4 months, so I was compelled to accept any offer even when it was new to me. Creating and developing new ideas to make machine was my hobby. This provided me the chance to manufacture such a huge type of machineries. Second, once I had taken order, already expended more than two-thirds, I could never return the advance money in case of failure. My condition was as that like a soldier in the battlefield who has no way to retreat but to proceed and win, do or die. This only option helped me to complete the order with fullest satisfaction to the party, and at least 1 year full warranty was also provided to them. And third, and because I never lose hope, no matter how difficult a problem was, I stayed calm, confident, and passionate, knowing every challenge has a solution. But I had to work hard, sometimes 14 hours a day. Why? To share knowledge and experiences to others. Over the years, I met many boys and persons who had returned from technical schools or even engineering colleges. Sadly, most lacked real hands-on technical skill. This is the fault of our institution that are giving all attention on theories and not in practical. So after 4 years course, they only have a certificate and not proper technical skill. Owing to it, they do not get any job in self country, compelling them to go abroad. Same cases happens there too. They could not get job in technical fields. Finally, they have no other option except to return back to their country or to work there in shops, agriculture farms, driving car and other non-technical jobs. Okay? This is a serious problem. That is why I decided to share my technical knowledge to help students, technicians and anyone who may interested in mechanical and electric work to gain practical skills that really matter. But when I stepped in fulfilling my desire, I have met a mild brain stroke 10 months ago, which has delayed my plan to start these lessons and preparing videos. I am now 72 years old. My tongue has been affected due to a stroke, so some words may be unclear to you. Please note that my native language is not English, so some words may not be appropriate as I want to express. If so, I request you, I request your patience, I request your patience and forgive me. Okay? What I see advancement in industrial sectors or countries in G7 and G20 countries through internet, people of these countries will say they have learned it many decades ago. It is absolutely true. But in many developing and least developed countries, this knowledge can still make a huge difference. People of these countries are also brainy. They can also develop if there will be any institution which can guide them, and the government could expand against these programs. Even with limited resources and my health challenges, I will do my best to deliver practical, useful knowledge that you can apply. This will not be a long lecture or a book. Instead, I will break everything into short video, focusing lessons so you can learn step by step. If you truly want to gain practical technical knowledge, watch every lesson carefully. Each one builds on the previous, so do not skip any. I could not save my earlier works, photo or videos, so I will use images, sketches and models to explain concepts too clearly. Now I want to submit a short note of my plan. This includes only a few machine lists. More after I can complete this. Thanking you for joining me. May Allah bless this journey of learning for all of us. Here is my plan and program. what I want to place and give in this program to you, and how you will be benefited. For that reason, I shall start from the basic, that is electricity. What is electricity? Electricity is the foundation of all technical works. So it is coming first. After then, transformer will be discussed, how and why they are used. Next lesson will be on electrical components. What are these? The building block of machine, which will be needed in function and control of machine. Without this, you can't control a machine and function. Okay. This will cover magnetic contactors. After then, there will be relay, solenoid valve, timer, heat controllers, and a detailed discussion about motors will be given, because the power of a machine is motor. So I shall give it in detail, and after then I shall try to give uh, how you can lower the speed of a motor. There are three ways before me, at least four ways I know, but each and every one will be discussed and known to you. And at last, pneumatic system. Pneumatic system is also a power of any machine to run an any part. Okay, you will see it. After then, a list of tools and its description will be given, because for quality works and precision tool you require essential tools. So far, I shall try to give you image of each and every tools and its works, how it works. The coming subject uh, is very important, because anyone who does not have an idea to make anything, it will be hard to them. So, in this subject, I shall try my best to create new inventors or creators, and how they will develop it, the idea, and after them what they will do. Okay, they must have an knowledge how to express their idea to design. After that, they can go to manufacturing any machines. Okay, then my main subject will start, that is the machine construction and function. This will include machine manufacturing process made for pharmaceutical, food, cosmetics, and other fields which I have already made. Among them, the under-mentioned machine will be discussed in this series. There are a lot of lists and lot of machine, but I think uh, whether I can fulfill the whole, because this is not only a lecture, it will cover the diagram, and most important will be its model. Then, since the machine is not in my hand, they have gone many years ago, and I do not have their photos and videos as I have mentioned. So, to my best, I shall try either to manage photos, and best it will be if I could make any uh, models to show you. However, I shall try my best. In this machine list, you first see dryer. Why? What is dryer? Important machine used in almost all pharmaceutical, chemicals and food industries to remove moisture or to dry. There are various systems to dry a chemical or an object. There is a chamber, and other process is also I have done, but it will converge on dryers, which is known as tray dryers. However, you will see it, and after then, filling machine. Filling machine for liquid. Liquid filling machine, oblique, I have written oil. Oil means lubricants. I have done. Uh, this machine I have done so many in many sizes, many capacity. Among them, the first machine will be uh, piston type. Piston type. There is a piston and a cylinder. You know, this fill the liquid into bottles or containers. This was my initial machine, but I had got a chance to copy a vacuum level filling machine which was of European origin. This I had got a chance. Among other machine, I have found it very helpful and easy than piston, because it requires very little time to prepare for filling. It does not make sound, etc. And a lovely performance it is. But sadly, this machine I could not make uh, more, because uh, after giving delivery of 2 and 3 pieces, uh, PET bottle, plastic PET bottle, uh, was replacing glass bottles, and pharmaceutical companies were not eager to take this machine because they were using very thin PET bottle. In my view, this vacuum level filling machine is the best machine for filling in glass bottle or jars. Okay, and this, And a third machine, this was I have written timer controlled. This machine is also very suitable, fast, and and uh, uh, this timer control machine uh, I I have invented for myself in 2020 when the prices of materials gone up here and the party was not ready to give the price. I wanted a substitute and I made it. It is good machine for liquid and lubricants. I shall show you. Okay. After then, mixing and blending liquids. Mixing and blending liquids is also necessary, very much necessary to mix different types of chemicals in pharmaceutical companies and in cosmetics also. Uh, there I have first I had made a normal type. What is normal type? Normal type is just a propeller and shaft attached to a motor and hang it on a stand. This will become piston type. It is good for just water type liquid. It is good, but another machine is silverson type mixture. If I am not saying any wrong, this machine I have found very suitable for all mixing either liquid or emulsion. It is very highly uh, top class machine. I have made it uh, from 1 horsepower to 5 horsepower. They used it in their antacid preparation when they were making 1000 liters um, charge at a time. However, I will show you. And after then, in liquid filling machine, uh, there will be another machine, a homogenizer. Homogenizer, you know, homogenize how to homogenize. This machine makes a chemical to a tiny particle which mix with water, and after some time both the chemicals particle and water becomes like a milk. Okay, this is known as homogenizer. Then once you mix and blend any liquid, then a dry powder mixing is also essential, where it is essential in pharmaceutical and cosmetics. Um, and you know they dry the tablet preparation before going to compress. Okay, so it had been of many type. I have mentioned only horizontal type and vertical type machine which I have done, and it was nice. I shall try to make models of it as to teach you very well. Okay. After then, a mass mixture, dry powder, wet powder. Uh, Powder is always dry, but a powder requires wetting. Uh, these are required in making tablet. Before tablet compression, they want to make the powder to become a mass. Here we call it a mass mixture too. Okay. The next lesson is about water treatment. It is very important machine. You know, you can't drink what impure water. So uh, in laboratories, uh, labs, and in making cosmetics, they require water free from bacteria, virus, and hazardous chemicals which are in the water to remove it, and for food also, and even for drinking water. These are of among water treatment. Uh, the best machine I have found, I have made several. This was RO type, reverse osmosis, what is known as reverse osmosis, and it runs on membrane. This membrane remove all the impurities, bacteria which are found in water. However, I started this business in 2009, and from 2009 to 2018 I was continuously getting order for this. Okay. The second type of machine is the deionizers. Deionizers are only used in cosmetic companies, and some pharmaceutical companies were also using it. It is a less costly machine than RO, very less costly, because it has only two columns of chemicals, which is known as anode and cathode. Uh, so this I will discuss. And before going in water treatment, RO or the others, from the very beginning, that is in 1992, I was getting order for distillation plant. Distillation plant mostly was made by on electric, and someone had asked for gas operated. Distillation plant I don't think is a very clumsy. All of you who has learned chemistry in schools, you know well how water vapor are condensed and becomes pure water. Okay. Now, an important machine has come to my mind at this moment to let you know. This was laminar air flow. What is laminar air flow? It is a lab environment cleaning unit. How it cleans and why? Sometimes the lab biological section requires a safe place where they can be sure that the air is not contaminated with any other foreign particles or any virus. Okay, so they required it. I copied an European laminar flow in before 2000, 2005, 2000, no, sorry, 1995. I got one order. After then, I made several. Each of all, whereas all other machine uh, got different size and shapes, but this laminar flow was always in a same um, dimension. Uh, those who work in biology section in biological laboratories, they all know it. Okay. Now I have written some other machines which is not in pharmaceutical or chemical or cosmetics. This is not used, but it came to my mind and I have written in among them there are grease boiler mixture. How grease is made? Grease are made in a first you have to boil it and mix all the ingredients with wax, etc., oil, etc. So it requires a boiler. I have made it up to 800 kg, but not so many machine. It has been delivered. However, after then I got a chance for grease filling machine. This was in last 2023. Grease filling machine. They asked me to make an auto filling machine of 200 to 400 grams in plastic pots and jars automatically. I succeeded in making this machine. Okay, I will show you its photo and construction. Okay, then foil, aluminum foil sealing machine. This manual part was my technical life's the very first machine, uh, which uh, which I completed in 1991. That was very manual type, but after then it got demand and I made it operating my pneumatic system, electrical system. Okay, you know what is foil sealing machine? You have seen every medicine bottle mouth are sealed with a foil, which is called aluminum foil. Underneath there is a layer of plastic which comes in contact with the mouth of the bottle and it seals. Okay, I will show you. And at last, and in the last, yeah, there a flame treatment machine. Flame treatment machine is used to treat flame on plastic containers before printing. Uh, Flame treatment uh, are made on uh, conveyors, iron conveyors, and flame touches the plastic jars, and yet for if this flame touches the materials for microseconds. Okay, base machine I have made it 2 and 3, I think. I remember. However, these are the some list, but a huge list is still in my mind. Uh, I shall I shall try to give all of them to you. But if I could get chance and good time and my health just allow me, because my health is not so good. However, uh, these I have tried it for you to teach you. So please don't skip my any lesson. In coming any lesson, this will come, and this will be very important if you want to learn something in mechanical engineering. You must see every lesson. Please do not skip, and for the betterment, you please subscribe this, so that the coming lesson will automatically will be coming. Uh, Perhaps the next day or day after tomorrow we will get another. So this is my request to you. Goodbye. Allah Hafiz.